Good evening, friends. It is Thursday evening, not that that's relevant, but I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm knackered, which is why I've got all the shopping bags under my eyes, just had my fringe cut. None of this is relevant to the film review, quite spotty as well, you're not going to be able to look at anything else now, are you? This evening I popped along to my local Odeon cinema to see Good Boys. This was with my Odeon Limitless card, which I got in February. This was the 51st time I've used my Limitless card, so to say I'm getting my money's worth is a bit of an understatement. And I was a bit conflicted about whether or not I was going to go and see Good Boys, because I saw the trailers and the trailers made me laugh. And then I heard Robbie Collin on 5 Live standing in for The Good Doctor, absolutely tearing a new one. And then I read the Empire review online and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and give it a bash, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about it, it's about whether or not I enjoyed it. And I did. The story is that of 3 boys who are best friends. They've just started 6th grade, which I think makes them like 12. And yeah, they've been best friends since kindergarten. They call themselves the Beanbag Boys because they all have beanbags. Nothing more elaborate than that. And they think they're going to be best friends forever. And the story is, I mean, nonsense. It's a caper. Basically, it's a series of events, things going wrong, ridiculous situations, but it is very entertaining. Now, it's a 15 certificate film. One of the trailers that was doing the rounds was Seth Rogen, who produces on this, I believe, sitting with the 3 boys who play the leads, saying how they weren't allowed to see the trailer for the film they were in. And that's because it's wall-to-wall F-bombs, because children swearing is funny. I mean, it shouldn't be. We should all be very mature. But 3 12-year-old boys using language they don't understand, talking with absolute authority about things they know nothing about, accidentally coming into contact with sex toys. It's funny. It's a little bit juvenile. It's not even a little bit juvenile. It's a lot juvenile. But if you go in with the right mindset, it's great fun. And I laughed a lot. And the cinema, the screen I was watching it in, everybody else laughed a lot as well. So it was a good experience of a comedy to have a decent sized audience and everybody laughing, because that's what you want. So yeah, if you're offended by 12-year-olds effing and jeffing, don't watch it. If you don't want to hear jokes about anal beads and CPR dolls that are actually sex toys, sex dolls, then don't watch it. But if you want to laugh and be entertained and you're willing to lower your standards a little bit, then give it a go. The 3 boys in the leads are fantastic and their friendship is lovely and really believable. I'm going to try and remember their names. You've got Jacob Tremblay, Brady Noon and Keith L. Williams. I think he was my favourite. Keith L. Williams is Lucas. He's just found out his parents are divorcing. He's a big fan of rules. He cannot lie or keep a secret. He has the girliest, most high-pitched scream I've ever heard in my life, and every time he did it, it cracked me up. And it's just about them, aside from the caper nonsense, they're trying to buy a drone, they're carrying drugs by accident, all this sort of stuff. Aside from all of that, it's about 3 friends realising that they're going in different directions, and that's a well-worn path. The most obvious comparison, and I'm not the only one to make it, pretty much anybody who reviews this film will make the comparison between this and Superbad, and obviously that had Seth Rogen's fingerprints on it as well. And yeah, there are definite parallels. It's just, also I think somebody described it as Superbad the early years, and it's definitely got that vibe. But yeah, it's funny, it moves at good pace, apart from when it gets to the ending, when it really slows down, and I was a little bit like, come on. Having said that, it's only 90 minutes long, and it's my belief that that's as long as a comedy should be. I don't want to sit through a 2.5 hour comedy, no matter how funny it is, because it's too long. So job done, 90 minutes, lots of laughs. Like I say, if you're easily offended, my God, give it a swerve. But if you want to see children swearing and see the lovely Stephen Merchant being accused of being a pedophile, then this is most definitely the film for you. I liked it a lot. Good Boys in cinemas now. Give it a bash. I've lost another subscriber. I'm down to 73, so if you've enjoyed this video and you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit the little bell and then you'll get the alerts when I post a video and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Good Boys was a good film. I enjoyed it. I am shut out and I'm going to bed. Good night all. Katie out.